Hello everybody, one camera. Hello and welcome to another lazy evening in front of the screen, drone racing. We have got a cool little event tonight on the track that I created, and I've also got a few tracks that I'd like to show you, and I also, there's lots of alsos, some news on the LaZy League. So we're just going, I'm just going to quickly do something now, and now I've done it. There we go, job done. Okay, so what are we going to be doing today? Let me show you. I am multitasking. Okay, so we are doing a Friday fun event, but before that, if you're into small, very skillful maneuverable gates sort of thing, then we've got Mr. Ben's Micro Madness 1. Good evening, Kev. And we also now have Mr. Ben's Micro Madness 2, which went live about an hour ago. This is a very, very small five gates, okay, and I'll just show it to you. There is a leaderboard, so you go through that one. We go all the way around, up, over, round, and oh god, going too fast then, and then round. That's my first lap. Let's do it again. Up, round, up, whoa, round. You need to get a better line than what I just did to get into there. Round. Try that one more time. There we go, round. Obviously you can do it any way that you want. I just do it this way, but you're not allowed to go through the gate the wrong way, so just so that you know. So what you need to do is a good line to end up here and then go around. There you go. Now one thing that you need to remember when you're doing this, which is quite important I think, is that if you try and go over the top, because this is your start finish, that particular one, if you try and go over, that's just counted you a lap and you've just missed everything. Okay, so that's quite important to know, that you cannot go back over. It will catch you, and if I can actually show you that, because if I just finish this like that, even though that I've only done 2 laps, I need to do 3, it is going to say I've done it and I've missed 5 laps. That's a better line. There you go. See, so I missed 5 gates, and that is because I went back over and the candy cane caught me, and the candy cane is a start finish. So you cannot do that. And you also have to make sure that you do not go through the gates the wrong way, which I do sometimes by accident. There we go. So you've got to go up, over, up. Try and get a better line. Well, I went too far over that time. Try and get a better line so that when you land through this yellow one, you're kind of lined up to go through the blue one. I did do quite well, but I've just adjusted my so there we go, like that. You want to line it up just like that. Just like that. Not like that, just like that. But then you get that if you're British, by the way. So we're just going to go up, round. Worth spending that extra second or half a second in the air just to get the right lineup to go through. So this is Mr. Ben's Madness 2, and you can get it by going to Tiny Whoop UK flag. Again, you need to go to browse Tiny Whoop Go to actually get it. Okay, so that was the first one that I wanted to show you. I want to show you a video from FPV Kev as well on one of the LaZy tracks. This is episode 1, which ends tomorrow, so you've still got time to do it if you want to do it. What I'll do is I'll just quickly show you how to get it. So if you go up to tracks and then browse, scroll down to South Gloss Drone Club, which is where LaZy is from, and then you've got one here that says LaZy League Episode 1. So that's the one that you want to put in your favourites. And I want to show you a video because this is what FPV Kev's done for us, and he's a much better pilot than what I am, so it'd be quite good to see someone else fly it rather than myself. So what I'm going to do is, I can't quite remember how I got it. I'm gonna quickly do this just because I'm a webble, and then I'm going to change over screens, and then you'll be able to basically see it as well. So I'm just going to drag that over a little bit like that, and then I'm just going to change over to this screen, and now you can see it. So this is him when he's just going off. These are what the tracks are like. So you've got 7 days to actually actually, you're not really seeing that very well, are you? Mind if I can click that? Oops. Oh, that's even worse. There we go. But you're not really seeing it. Let me see if I can. Hang on. I'll start it again in a minute. Just let me make it into a slightly smaller screen, and I can bring it up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back, and then we can watch it again. Okay, I'll say that we can watch it again, but apparently we can't. Hang on, I've got history somewhere. Where's my history button? Okay, I haven't. Bugger. Let's just go back and see if I can do it. Here we go. Right, let's just start again. So we'll start this from scratch. So this is the time that he did. There's a bit of lag for some reason, but you'll see what happens. I'm just going to move it up a little bit so you see the full screen. There we go. So this is FPV Kev going. I think he's on a really good time on this one, but we will be able to find out because I will just go and look on the leaderboard whilst he is flying around. But you can see what the track is like. Up through the ladder, over the top of the play area, flying down. This is the trickiest bit. Through the fence. Obviously not that tricky for FPV Kev, but it is for some people. Round we go. It's basically like a really long snake. Remember the snake on the old Nokia? On the old Nokia phones, it's a bit like that. It's just one really big long snake that overdoes itself. Oh, had a bit of a bump. That doesn't matter because he's still doing really well, and we'll be able to see his time in a minute. I'm just going to go over here and see if we can find him. This is a leaderboard. Oh look, he's second. There he is, look. Second, just below Rich. I'll fly up there, but I don't want to get in the way of you watching what he's doing at the moment as he's going through. Really nice. Nice and smooth. Going up, round, through the infinity tunnel, through the other infinity tunnel, back round, through the other infinity tunnel, up and over. Oh, you got to get really, you got to get that kind of line really well sorted. Here he is, going over the top of the play area, flying down through the fence. Beautiful, no knocks there, and there we go. That was his time. And if we just look over to here where we are now, we can just scroll up. There I am. Look, I'm 10th, which is pretty good for me. And FPV Kev is just there. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm doing something that I don't want to. I'm listening to myself and I don't know why. That's really weird, man. Let's just close that. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay. I think I'm quite high. There we go. So that's the leaderboard at the moment. This table goes, this track goes tomorrow afternoon at 12 o'clock. And then a new track will take its place called Episode 2. And then you'll have another 7 days to book or post a time on that one. And then once you've posted a time, your average through all these over the next 10 weeks will get averaged across all the times that you do. And then the winner gets a surprise prize. It is a surprise prize because I don't even know what it's going to be. But there you go. Kev there on what he just done is in second. So that's really cool. So well done. I'm not going to do it because I can't. Right, what was the other track I wanted to show you? Right, I don't know if you know, but there's a creators club where you can actually, I'll show you the shop. There's a shop in the sim. If you go over to here, there's a store, and there you can get the track builder. And if you build tracks, then what you're able to do is come up to the browse tab of your tracks, click on creators, and everyone who's created a track, you can basically load here. And there's 2 really good tracks by Barfly FPV, really good tracks, and I want to show them to you now quickly while we've got a bit of time. In fact, we've got quite a lot of time. So again, you need to basically put them in your favorites. Once they're in your favorites, you can click over to solo, pick your drone, go over to the creators club. I normally do a creators club spotlight every week. I don't think I've done one. I think I did one on Monday, but I can't remember. But I'll do this one now. We'll just do this one, which is the first round. Okay, this is a really good track. It's quite big. I'll put on the old sequencer for you. Where is it? There it is. There we go. And this is basically how you start. So you start this side. You've got to go round through the gate, through the shoelace, as I like to call it. There we go. Round the candy canes. And then you leg it to the other end. Nice and tight. Nice. I've got to try and beat my ghost who's just in front, as I'm sure you can see. Round, round. Back on yourself. Up the doorway stack. I don't know if that's what it's meant to be, but that's what I call it. And then you've got to swivel down this one. Round the candy cane. Straight up, through the infinity tunnel, through the little circles, round the candy cane. Now take it a little bit easy because this slinky's a bit of a sleek. It's a sleek slinky. And then you can hit the side. There we go. Coming round through the tunnel. These candy canes again, you've got to keep tight to them, otherwise they won't catch you, and obviously you get a 15-second penalty. Whoops. Let's just go through, round, up, round, there we go, leg it, back down, and then back to the start. I'll do one more lap. Whoa. So we go around too fast there. I waited a few seconds, or at least a second, doing that, but there you go. Oh, I missed. What did I miss? Go back, otherwise it's a 15-second penalty. So let's just go around here, round, no, I missed that one. Round, round, there we go. No miss gates that time. Round we go. Smoothly in. Up and over. Round. Through the infinity tunnel. On the half shoelace. Back up the doorway. Slide round. Whoa, feeling dizzy? Feeling sick? Because I am. Through, round. I missed that one, I was too far away. There we go, got it that time. Remembering that you could just miss it, but then you get a 15-second penalty, and that obviously adds to your time, so it doesn't give you a real time. Slow down a little bit, then start to speed up. Coming round. Candy canes, keep close to them. Whoa! Now sometimes it's a bit slow, so you think, oh no, I'm not sure if I got it, and then you stumble, and then you do get it because the white thing, the white gate shows up. So that's quite important. There we go, we're going to go around. Floor it to the bottom. Ching. And that is the track. As you can see, I'm second on that one. So try and beat LaZy if you can. Good luck. This is it from a bit of a, let's give it a bit of height. Beautiful little track. Lots of long runs, which is really good. I like long runs. And then technical, long run, technical, long run, technical. Really well thought out track. Love it. He also did another track. I'm not going to fly it because I'm not very good at it. But he's done another one. Again, it's in the Creators Club. And this is Back to the Tower. I'll do one lap because I think I've got a second, a minute. So I'll do one lap. So you go through, straight up, round, Right, take it easy. If you're not very good like me, you're not very good. Just take your time, going round. There we go. Oh, bumped it on the swing. Round, round. And this is pretty cool. You've got to keep in the middle, go round, over the top of the tunnel, through, round, round. There we go, there we go, there we go. Up the ladder. Oh. Those arrows are really handy, but they can also be a nightmare. Oh, missed that one. I love this bit. You go through, down, round, so you think you're going to go all the way down to the spiral, but you don't. And there you go. That's that one. I won't do another one because I'm not very good at this one. But I'm not last. Woohoo! So that's something. So yeah, there are 2 tracks that you can try out for free. And remember, you can download the sim by going to www.tinywhoopgo.com and then go to membership and then register. And then you'll get an email with the link. It's out for the Windows 10 and the Mac. So it's out for both of the most popular computers. And it's well worth it. And then there's loads of events that you can join in and take part in, which is cool. Very cool. Right, okay, we're going to come out of this now. And what we want to do is, I think now the event should be able for us to join. So once you have downloaded it, you've also got multiplayer, so you get friends. Then you can all kind of like pile in together and do it, or you can click on events, and if there's an event that's just able to join, then you can just click and join like I just did there. Okay, I've got to do the same on this one. Right, there we go. So now we are all in. Now I don't fly, in case you weren't 100% sure of what I did. I just host. So what we're going to do is we are now going to go over to the split screen, which is this baba. And I'm not quite sure. Oh, I know why. I'll get rid of that one there. Okay, so we are now in Dar System. We don't need that particular screen right now because we have nothing really to show, so we can get rid of that. And now we are just waiting for everybody to come in. So FPV Kev is in the pits. So let's go in and say hello. Hello, FPV Kev. He's not shy, honest. I'm sure he will speak momentarily. Here he is. Hello, Rich. Rich has just come in as well. In fact, while I've got a minute, what I wanted to do, hang on guys, what I wanted to do is, if I can, I wanted to show you the, because if you've not seen this before, and you don't even know what Tiny Whoop is, there's a map. And on the map, you will be able to see clubs in your area. And like, it's not something that I show that often, but I've decided that I want to show it today. I've shown it a few times, but just because if you want to get involved and you're not really sure where to start, it could be that there's a club right next to you that you didn't even know existed. You start off on the sim and you start playing with that, and then you can start then actually going out and then buying your own, which I would show you, except I don't have one to hand because it's downstairs. But they're just basically a very small drone with cameras on top. So let me just take you over to this one here. So this is the map of the UK. We've also got some in Europe as well, I should say. Spain, we've got one. Portugal, we've got one as well. But in the UK, we've got quite a few. So we've got one in the north, the very north, in Wales, in the east, in the south, and obviously in Cornwall. So if you're anywhere on that map and you would like to have a go, then definitely come here. It's www.tinywhoop.uk, and then you can obviously also register from here as well. But check out if there's any clubs near you. This is us, South Gloss. Oh, there's me. And then you can basically visit our website, which is still under construction. So that doesn't really help you, but you can just put in the Google any of the clubs that you see. You'll be able to contact if they've got a Facebook page. So if you want to go to, who do I know? Tiny Whoop UK. So let's go to Rochdale. I think there's one in Rochdale. Got one in Hull as well. Is that the Rochdale? Yeah, there we go. Look. So we've got a Rochdale club as well, so you can just click on that. That's the guy that runs it, Tim. Great guy. Look at this. Brilliant photos of basically what it is all about. So these are the real life drones. These are the real life gates. And basically we're just simulating them on this simulator. So there you go. And it's got a button for Facebook, so you can get all of them. So yeah, definitely. South Wales FPV as well. Yeah, well done, Kev. Also worth mentioning. So there are clubs everywhere, basically. And this is just one way to access them. So there. I've done my promotion stuff for the day. I'm now tired. So what we're going to do now is we're just waiting for everybody to go into the pits. Registration stops in 10 minutes. So if you actually want to have a go at this, then crack on. Go to browse, get the actual track, have a few goes. Don't forget to register, because registration stops at 8:10, and then that's when the qualifying heats are created. And there's nothing I can do once they're created. So you are going to have to get a chivvy on if you want to do that. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to quickly nip backwards a memento, because I need to do what I like to call some housework. There we go, it's that one. So again, if you want to have a go, you can register right now. You can download the sim. You just got to make sure that you get the track. And of course, if you want to go on Discord, then you can come on Discord as well. Okay, so we are just waiting now for a few minutes for everyone else to turn green in the pits. Once they are green in the pits, then we are good to go. So just so that you are aware as well, we do actually have people flying from all over Europe and Russia. So how's that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? So we've got quite a few from the UK, some from Spain, we've got one from Slovenia, one from Russia, and one from the Netherlands. So most of them are all on Discord, but don't worry, you don't have to be on Discord to take part. It's helpful for you to be in the chat, but you don't actually have to be a voice kind of person, so you don't need to have headphones or microphones or anything. It's just along that if there's instructions that I need to give to pilots, then you can basically go in and listen to them. If there's an issue with the system, I need people to come out, then you might need to come out and things like that. So Discord is quite helpful, but it's not a requirement, so to speak. So we've got we've only got 4 pilots actually in the green, so we're just waiting for a few more, but there is time, so I'm not overly concerned. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, whilst we are here, I'm just going to come back out and I'm going to show you, did I show them the track that we're going to fly? I can't remember. I cannot remember what I did. If you're not doing anything tomorrow and you fancy a good laugh, this is a track that we're going to be doing tomorrow night. It's from Salt City Racing FPV in America, and the track is called the Salty Dungeon, and it is huge. And it is huge, man. I will go around it because we've got a few minutes just in case people want to come in. But this is what it looks like, and I actually like it. There's no way that you could do a race on it. It's not like you could do 3 laps of this because it would drive you bananas. So the race tomorrow is just 1 lap. Because I've always wanted to do that. I've wanted to see what a 1 lap kind of race is like. And this is such a long, it's got over 300 gates, so it's such a long track. I think 1 lap is more than enough for concentration. So let's give it a go. Tomorrow. Oh, yeah. So this is it. Oh god, I missed that already. Here we go. I shall start to concentrate. Oh, for God's sake. We shall, because it's all black, I don't know where the middle is. So we're on gate 13 already, but you just wait. It's like the longest slinky in the world. Missed that one. Oh, missed that one again. I'm going to turn around and do it again. No, we're not even close to the finish yet. It's like 300 gates and we're on gate 27. Hey, there we go.
That's what I was thinking.
This is one of them.
Oh, wow.
So even though that it sounds like, oh my god, that's a ridiculous amount of gates, it is a ridiculous amount of gates, but they are all close together, so it's, I don't know if that's better or not, to be fair. Oh god, I've missed a few gates. So as you can see, one lap is more than enough, but you do need to practice it, and when you practice, the practice is 3 laps.
Was that the other one? Was it the same?
That's insane.
Now we're going to go down. This is the, I love this look. I mean, it's a great infinity tunnel. But then you've got this. Here we go. Here's the second longest slinky. It's redonkulous. Back round we go. And it messes your eyes up because it's all black. Which I actually find really funny, which again is probably why you can only do 1 lap. Here we go, we're going up the funny, I call this the Harry Potter staircase, because I'm sure they've got the inspiration from Harry Potter. Okay, we go all the way up, and then all the way down. Whoa, too far, fell too far. And then we're going to go up, down, up, down. Up, down. Here we go. We are nearly the end. 316. 318. And there we go. That is it. Once you've done here, that's your lap. Did it in 2 minutes 22, which is a good time. You don't want to be spending much more time than that on a course. So this is what we're going to be doing tomorrow. It's just for a laugh. So if you fancy a banter and some fun, then by all means do join us. You can register at any time. Again, it's the same way as you would register for most things. So we're going to leave the track now and just come back out. And again, download this sim, it's free, and then you can go to tracks, browse, and you've got search down here. So you can search for it, but I just happen to know that it's Salty City Racing FPV, the Salty Dungeon. Click that in your favourites and off you go. And again, with the Creators Club, like the Barfly one that I showed you, you can click them here as well. And there's a few creator ones. Look, LaZy are mine. Jesse P, that's Jesse Perkins, that here's Barfly is the one that we showed you. FPV Kev, he's got 2 great tracks as well if you fancy giving those a go. Who else has done one? Rooster's done quite some good tracks. They're definitely worth a look. And Sprint. But they're kind of like quite hardcore tracks, and I'm anything but hardcore, so there's no point in me trying to do it. Okay, we can go back in now, and it was a bit insane. And we're just waiting for others to turn green. We're waiting for Evil, Mr. H. In fact, that's really all we want to wait for. Evil and Mr. H. So where are they? They are not. Oh, Evil's coming in. I think Evil's practicing, which is fine. And we just want to find out where Mr. H is, so I can remove my controller. If you weren't sure what I was using, by the way, this is the controller I was using. Very simple. It's the same one that I used to actually fly real drones. One of them. We've got 2 controllers. This is one of them. So we don't use a joystick or anything like an Xbox or anything, or the keys. It is a proper, you know, thing. Right, I've just got to do my multitasking. Okay, that didn't do anything. I'll have to reload that. Okay, so what happens in the main event is a good question. We are doing 2 qualifiers, and they're not really qualifiers though, they're like seeding. So they're seeding events. Seeding events is basically where we get everyone does a route around, a go around the track, and then their time is obviously put fastest to slowest. And what we like to do is make sure that the fastest race together and the slowest kind of race together. And when you commentate, it's quite difficult when they're mixed up, but in this case we're going to have it so we've got the fastest in the red, and in the cream, which is the slowest, would be in the bottom part, and it's just easier for us to then go from pilot to pilot to pilot. But you'll understand why momentarily with the celery. Right, we might have another one. RC Kev might be joining us as well. We've got 4 minutes before we are go live, so we're okay for a second. We're just going to see who else is green. Right, we've got 2 Kevs, so that'll be interesting. We'll have FPV Kev and RC Kev. So I need to make sure that I get the right ones. Right, let's just find out, because we want Mr. H. If you're not quite, I worry sometimes that people don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to show you. So this is Discord, just so that you've got an idea, you know what we're doing. Otherwise it could be quite rude. I'm not doing that right. If I just start typing and you don't know why, here we go. Look, he is on, and then we'll do Evil. He's from Spain. In fact, they're both from Spain. And I'll just say call time 4 pits 5 minutes. There we go. Okay, let's talk to the pilots are here. Hello pilots, you are now live. How are we all this Friday evening?
I'm good, thanks. I'm just speaking to my friend RC.
Ah, yes, he has registered, and he is green.
He probably won't be in Discord, but he will be in the event.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we're just waiting for Evil, and if you still want to register, you've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to register if you want to have a go. And if not, then no problem, you can just watch. We've got a cold beer, have a beer, you know, as you do. I have a... Where's my mug? Have I got a mug somewhere? No, my one.
I'll have a beer.
When
it's all over.
But does it improve your racing?
Not for me, no, it makes it worse.
If you have like 7 or 8, possibly, but I was thinking more if you just have one, just to relax the nerves a little bit, so you just don't get so stressed and pressured. No?
It's a good track, fair play.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's challenging with the fences.
I know.
And it's also unforgiving because you've got to turn really tight to the turnpikes when you come the first tunnel. Otherwise it doesn't count. And if you bump a cube, it sometimes doesn't count. So you've got to be really smooth.
Yeah, you do have to go through them smooth. Any bump, and you might as well just don't bother trying to fly into it. Just come out and then just do it again and just do it smoother. Definitely. I always tend to slow down a little bit now, but it's difficult on that when you go when it's in the corner. The cube in the corner is quite difficult to go slow because you just want to ram it as hard as you can and hope for the best.
Yeah. Probably more luck than judgment, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Unless you're rich, obviously. If you're rich, then it's pure skill. I'll look again on. You are sounding a little bit like a garlic.
I don't know what that was.
I can't spell for zilch today. It's because I haven't got my glasses on, so I don't really know what I'm typing. Okay, so we've just got a note from Evil, and he is saying that he keeps practicing going round and round and round. Hello, Mr. H, or Ant, as it's going to be known as. Ant has entered the arena. H has been doing Evil has been doing some practicing. He's been missing gates. So what we will do to help is when it's qualifying, because you don't actually get scored on that, we'll just follow his camera and then we can see where he's missing gates. Because I think it's kind of like a little bit easier. And I think if he is missing gates, it's probably a good idea also to let them have more than just like one round. So we'll probably do 3 rounds for qualifying to make sure that everyone's getting through the gates properly, because those cubes are kind of quite complicated. They're not complicated, but with all the gates, if you hit the side of them and you don't go through them cleanly, it just won't register you, and in which case you're going to get a 15-second penalty. Even though you might have gone through it, it doesn't matter if it hasn't registered you. And that's the same with infinity gates and also with the toy tunnel gates. Exactly the same. So you do need to go through them smoothly and not bounce off the sides. Okay, so everybody is in. Right, Discord admin. Eureka, can you get in the old pitties for us, please, dude?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you, cheers, mate. If you can get in the pits, I'll set up qualifying. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into some of the settings like this, and I'm just going to change it from 2 to 3. Oh, actually, how many have I got? How many have we got racing? We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, let's start this baby going. We're going to create the heats whilst everyone is green. And there we go. We're going to invite them in. They are all in there. Right, let's invite them in, and then you guys can see what's going on. I'm going to mute myself from here for a second. So right now, because there hasn't been any oh, hello, RC Kev. I'll just call you Kev, and I'll call Mr. Kev the other Kev. Right, let's just check that this is working. Look at that, that is beautiful. That is what we call the blimp look, and you can see the colours on where they are. Now at the moment it's not in any particular order, because it would be in order from the fastest to the slowest, but because we don't know what that is yet, we can't really do much. So we are going to go in with Evil, because we know he's having issues. He's on 8. So we're going to go in, there we go, we're going to go in with the Evil, and we're just going to watch him and just see where he's going. If he's probably watching other people as well. There we go, follow it around. He might have had it, but we will find out. So what we're going to do new is start it. Just in case you are wondering, there might be the odd little glitch, and that's because we're actually the developers are actually doing something in the background at this particular time, and so the reason I'm saying that is because the blimp is usually much smoother than it actually is. So that's why I'm bringing that up. Okay, so we want to start it up. This is going to be 1 of 3 for qualifying, and then after the 3, what happens is we will then have top to fastest to slowest, and then we're good to go. There we go. Start this baby up. We are in qualifying, and we're going to start it. Okay, here we go. Pilots, here we go. We're going to stay with the blimp on 1, and we'll stick with Evil. There we go. We can see all the drones all lining up, and we are offed. Okay, Evil is actually the first one off. Ran for the first cube. Oh, look at that. He's just been overtaken. Nice line. Nice and smooth. He's going around the candy canes. Got to keep tight to the candy canes. Oh, he banged his head. He's stuck inside. He's got himself out. It's okay. Down, through, turn. That's it. Round. Oh, got stuck again, but it's alright. Through the gate. Oh, I don't know if that caught him. That might be one of the issues. I had a few issues with that when I was building it. If I didn't go through it nicely. Oh, that was nice. That was good going through that cube. He is going through. If we look on the blimp, we can see RC Kev does it in 9 minutes 34. Okay, I wonder if Kev is using a Mac. Kev, if you can see this on the stream, if you're using a Mac, can you let us know? So there we go. Look, I can see Evil is going through nicely. There we go. Look, so we've got Rich on 44. Eureka on 54. Oh, FPV Kev on 54. Evil on 113. Oh, he's just been moved. He must have missed a gate, but I didn't see him miss any gates. Other than, if you don't go through this gate cleanly, it will not count. I think it's because it's in the fence, to be fair. Let's just check he doesn't make any bumps. He doesn't. Through. Nice and clean through that one. Nice and clean. Spin round. Nice on that one as well. Through the infinity tunnel, up through the dodgy ladder, with the odd strut missing, and then back down, and again he's clean with that one as well. Clean, round, clean, and I think this is his final lap he's going through now. We've got Rich is on his final lap. He is in the light blue. We can see him on the blimp. He's just going, in fact, I don't know where he is on the blimp. There we go, we got pink. Pink is moving, man. He's flying through there. Where are we? Rich does it in 2:13. And I don't think there's... oh, here we go. We've got... Where are we on the track? There we go. We've got green. Who is green? Because I can't remember. Green is Torley. Torley's going to come in next, I think. No, he's on his second lap, Torley. Torley has just started his second lap. So coming in next, we have blue, Eureka. Is Eureka finished? There we go, Eureka. Oh, but he must have missed a few gates. It's just as well that we put on some extra. We're in now with Torley. He's coming through. It's just as well that we've given them these extras so that they can watch as they fly in through. Nice and smooth for Torley going through there. Straight round. Oh no, he's got to be clean coming through. No, I don't know if that will catch him. It might not catch him. If you're watching on the stream and you're a pilot as well, you really do need to make sure that if you don't go through and you hit the side, don't risk it. Just try again. It might add the odd 2 or 3 seconds to you, but it's much better than the 15. As you can see there, the time is quite considerable. Even though that Eureka finished in second, he's now moved all the way down because he's missed so many gates. And it might not be that he's actually missed them. It could be just the fact that he... Who are we missing? We're missing somebody. Everyone's in except Kev. RC Kev. We're watching RC Kev now. There we go. No movement on the blimp. I can see movement, but it is quite jaggery. There we go. RCV Kev has just come in. Okay, that is good. We will end this one.
Pilots. Race now.
And then I'm just going to quickly just put in the old chat here. Okay, all looking okay, but please note gates in fences if not cleanly entered may not reg. Okay, so what I'm basically saying is that if you go through any of the gates that are too close to a fence, as in I've pretty much, when I built the track, I've actually kind of gone over inside it a little bit. If you're not clean through it, it just doesn't register you. Simple as that. So what we can do is we can actually look on here now for the rounds on there, and that will tell you now, look, slowest at the bottom, fastest at the top. But it's not a real reflection, only because of people were having issues with gates. But that's okay, because that's what these are for. So let's bring them back in, and we will then check out how they get on. So we've got a full house. There we go. It's all changed again. So we've got Barfly in the red this time, RC Kev in the green, Kev in the purple, Eureka in the white, Evil in the yellow, Rich in the blue again, Tall in the pink, and Mr. H in the cream. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly nip over into Discord a second. Hiya folks, just in case you weren't able to read what I put on the in the text, the gates that are very, very close to the fence, if you don't cleanly go through that, there's a very high chance that you will not get triggered. As if, even if you go through the gate, if you knock it, there's a good chance that it won't catch you. So it's worth just noting that as you're going through, because all your times were really good. It's just that you got a lot of penalties, so I'm just wondering if that's why. But I've given us an extra round, so I'll try and go through everybody and just double check that everyone can go through cleanly before the points are taken. Are there any questions that you've got about the track as it is? Are there any areas that you're not sure about that I can help you with? I'll take that as that everyone is hunky-dory. So we'll start this one, and I will try and follow you. So here we go. I am going to mute myself. We are in, and we're going to go with Eureka because he got quite a high score, and off he goes. So we're checking in with Eureka now. We're going to follow what he sees, nice and cleanly through there, nice and clean through the candy canes, going up. Can he drop down? Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I see what he's done. Has he made that? It doesn't matter because I think he did, but just in case, he's done it anyway. That might have cost him 3 seconds, but it's better than costing him 15 seconds if he missed it and just carried on. And it also, just so that you know, if you miss a gate, but then you go back to it, then that's fine. It then adds the 15 seconds and then deduct it, so it doesn't catch you. So he's going to go up the Rickery gate now. Here he is, going up. Coming back down, you got the rickety side of the ladder. Nice, smooth. Oh no, he hit himself, but that's okay. You got through it. Let's check he's going through this one nice and clean. Yeah, I don't see any issues with that one. I'm going to check with Barfly. Barfly knows fine with this course, but we'll just double check while we're here. He's going through, raging round through that gate. Oh, he does what I do, which is go really fast and then not able to stop in time. Up through the candy cane, going through. This is a tricky bit. Is he done this tidy? Yeah, that looks fine. Is he hitting these fine? Yeah, that looks fine as well. I don't... Oh, I see what you mean, dude. Right, okay, thank you very much. Buster Hawk has just told us something that is going a little bit wrong with this. And what I need to do is I just very, very quickly have to try and remember what the hell I'm doing. There we go. Okay, just bear with me a momento. I need to deactivate it and then reactivate it. Deactivate it. Reactivate it. Just bear with me while I do some technical what's its faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's because I have something plugged in the wrong thingy, which is always a nightmare. There we go. Deactivate, reactivate. There we go. Good to go. You should be able to see that now. I can see it fly in, so that's okay. Okay, so this one, Eureka's done a little bit better, but he's still quite... well, look, FPV Kev's coming ahead, so Eureka is still missing a gate, but I don't know which one he's missing. I did watch him. Thank you very much, Tristan, because I wouldn't have understood. I forgot to look that side. I just looked that side. Okay, so we're going to go through now. Who has finished? So we've got Eureka. Evil is finished, but again, he must have been missing gates. We can soon check out because we're going to see. I don't think Barfly is going to miss any gates. Oh, okay, he has to come back out and back in again. There we go. Be interesting to see if I can't see you missing anything, Evil, but we've got one more round yet, so I will try. I don't know what people are missing, if they're missing anything at all. What it might be a good idea is, right, I'll tell you what. I know it's dangerous, but I do have a good idea. Who are we waiting for? RC Rich. Rich is... Where is RC? There he is. Okay, so RC Rich is just coming in. He is on his last round. Nicely through there, nice and smooth. Round. Oh, I don't know if that's going to catch him. Obviously, there's a little bit of lag. In fact, there's quite a lot of lag. So it was difficult to know if he actually bumped the side of that cube. because if you do bump the side of the cube, it won't count you. It is evil. Sorry, not evil, as in evil. Okay, Kev, you're going the wrong way, mate. You're meant to be going straight across over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something. Okay, what I'd like to do, if it's okay, when we are in the next round, Kev, could you go down the go round the track, kind of slow, and let everybody else follow you? Is that okay?
You mean FPV, Kev?
Yeah, FPV Kev. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you mind? I won't start it. I won't start it. I just want everyone to follow you, apart from Rich, because I know that Rich knows the track. I think Barfly knows. Yeah, but Barfly knows the track as well. But if everyone else can just follow FPV Kev. Okay, so I'm just going to say all racing. Please follow FPV Kev in next round. Okay, so I'm just going to end this one and bring you all back in because there's quite a few people that are still doing it. So we're just going to grab that one in. I'm going to invite them all in. So what we'll do is I will follow a few people. It's a shame I can't talk into the sim because that'd be really helpful, wouldn't it, right now? Okay, so I'm still going to stay on Discord for a second. All racing tonight, please. Right, Kev, can you... What colour is you? You're yellow. Okay, that's good.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so please follow the yellow drone round the track. Okay. So hopefully those who have understood will be able to follow you. So if you want to go up now and just go around it slowly, and then I'll just double check and see how many people are actually following you. Okay, no one's following you.
If you key the forward slash, you can actually type on the sim. It's like a chat feature.
Oh yeah, of course you can. Please follow yellow drone. Did you see that? Did you see that? The message?
No, because I hit the R to get rid of the grid.
Okay. Okay, well there is one there, so just let him follow you, and then we've tried. There is only so much I can do to.
Is anyone following now?
You're very kind to do it, so yes. Well, yeah. Red's following you, which is evil, which is the one that's having more issues. Discord admin, if you want to follow the yellow drone, he's just going up through the first infinity tunnel. Because I know that you're missing gates. If you just want to follow him round, he's just going up to the top of the play area now as he goes through. Remove that. There he is. He goes down through. Again, I think people are going through the gates right. It's just that they're not doing it tidily because I put a lot of gates next to fences. And if you don't go through it smoothly, it just won't count you. Simple as that. That and the cubes. Again, you have to go through the cubes really, really, really smoothly. So FPV Kev is in the yellow drone. He's flying really slowly around. There we go. Yeah, people are following you now, mate. Thank you, Kev. Appreciate it. It's really important that people get to have the best chance possible to do a good time. They are following. So it's not in slow motion, folks, in case you were wondering why everyone was going slow. We've got a very kind pilot helping the other pilots, which is what we all do, just so that we can check that everyone is going through the gates that they're supposed to be going through. This one, RC Kev, is the one that you need to watch specifically, because you did this one wrong, which meant you were getting 45-second penalties and you shouldn't have done. And 45 seconds is, you know, a long time added. You go straight across and then you go down. It's a rickety ladder. It's government owned, you see, so they haven't got the money to fix it. This gate is a particular one that if you look the way that it's, how close it is to the fence, if you knock it, it won't count you. You've got to go through it cleanly. And thank you to all the other pilots that know the track for being patient with us. Do appreciate that. He's just going through it nice and slowly. And there you go, there's your lap. Thank you very much. So we're going to start this baby now, and fingers crossed everybody will have, again, I know, I think most of you do. When I was looking, I didn't see any issues. Just make sure that you go through them cleanly. And with the candy canes, you stay as close as possible to them. They are the largest candy canes I can get, but just so that you're aware. So we're going to start this one now, because everyone's been very patient.
10 seconds.
And we will stick with Evil. So Evil, we're going to be watching Evil. And I'm also going to be watching Eureka, who is pink. There we go. So Evil's going through, nice and clean, through and through, clean, close to the candy canes, clean, up through there, clean, down, up through the blue, turn around, back to the pink, through the yellow, oh, that's it, do it clean, no, you'll have to go back and do that one, Evil, that is definitely not going to count, just so that you know. Oh, and again, that's it, start, no, that's not going to count either, mate. Not going to count. So we know why you're missing gates, because I've just given you 3, so that's 45-second penalties that you've just got. Cleanly through them, that's fine. This gate has to be clean, yep. Through. These gates are fine, so I'm not going to bother with them. Let's just go to Eureka. Eureka's going through. Around the candy canes nicely, going through, nice, yep, perfect. He's got to go through this smoothly, yep, back smoothly, yep, no problem. Through the cube, it's got to be clean, nice and clean through there. Oh no, I don't know, 50-50 if that will count. Up through the rickety bridge, ladder, even. Through, going back down, there it is, nice and clean through there. He's looking good. Okay, RC Kev, where is RC Kev? He is 8, let's go in with RC Kev. Kev is on his first round, but yeah, on this, in fact that hasn't counted RC Kev at all. He's not even on the list, as you can see. Actually, you can't see him. Has it stopped again? Right, I'm just going to cut myself off from that a minute, because this is having a serious issue. Let's just check if we can follow the blimp on this one. Yeah, okay. So we can see the blimp on that one. You can't see the other screen because it's decided to stop working. I do know why it's doing it, and I will fix it before I do the next set. Yeah, I will fix it in a minute, so you will be able to see that. At the moment you won't be able to see anything, so we're just going to go over to this screen where you got the blimp, and we can see them there. Look, Rich 203, Eureka, much better time from Eureka. Kev, he was okay anyway. Evil, we know that he's got at least 20-second penalties on there for some of that he missed. And Barfly Barfly's fine. I don't think you got penalties. We're just going to go through. Let's see, Kev is finished, Rich is trying, Uriah is finished. Kev, let's just check he's going through this nicely. And he is. Going up. Dropping down. Nicely going through there. Back round to the pink. Then through the yellow gate. Oh! I don't know if that's going to count. And I only know, I'm not 100% sure if it counts or not because it doesn't actually tell me, but based on my experience of trying to fly it when I was building it, I know that it doesn't always count if you don't go through those cleanly. This one is quite nice as well. There we go, through the Infinity Tunnel. Let's check that he's got this one worked out now. So he goes up the rickety ladder, straight across, he's got to jump through the other ladder, and then back down. Perfect. Oh, okay. I got dizzy then, so I'm sure he did. Nice and smooth going through. Nice and smooth going around. He's going to be fine now with this, and we can actually see him on the right hand side, as you can see, going through towards the finish. And it's not going to count him because I don't know why. It didn't count him. I'm not 100% sure why. It was something to do with how he started. So we will check that as well. Okay. So that is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them. Right. Let me just quickly do this. Right, I've just got to quickly do some housekeeping just for a second. If you guys want to have a quick just go around that track again just to doubly make sure, because the next round will be for points.
Okay.
Okay, and I will be right back, and I will just let you watch them fly around whilst I get on my hands and knees and fix something. I need a torch. Let me quickly go and grab the torch that's in there.
Okay.
And go.
Welcome.
Okay, that should have done it. Fingers crossed, we have done it. Okay. We are back, and what I want to do now is fetch those there results, and what we should be able to do now is open up you. Oh, it doesn't understand that screen anymore. God. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. Never mind. Okay. Everybody is now back in the pits. I am now going to adjust. Qualifying rounds is right. We don't want it random. We want it fastest to slowest, based on what's just been done. Here we go. And we're now going to create the heats. And there we go. Okay. I do have a problem which I'm not quite sure how to fix right now. So I'm just going to have to where is it? There we go. Do not switch. There we go. Okay folks, I fixed the problem that we had, hopefully, so now we're good to go. Just come out of that, because I don't have those screens anymore, because I need to restart and I can't restart. So we're just going to have to invite them in. So this will now be fastest to slowest. So the fastest will be Rich, who's in the red, followed by Eureka, FPV Kev, Evil, Mr. H, Barfly, Tawley, and RCV Kev. Okay, so they are the people. You can see that on the colours on there, and they're being very patient with me. So I am going to just crack on. I'm going to leave this one on the blimp, and that now shouldn't cause any issues. So we'll see. Okay, let's start this baby up. Good luck, everybody. I've got no sound either now. Have you guys got sound? I haven't got any sound. Okay, anyway, and they're off. So I'm going to follow. We're following Kev. As you can see, they're flying through, going around, up to the building. Kev is third by the looks of it. You've got Rich, followed by Eureka. They're flooring it. There we go. Oh, he had a bit of a boo-boo there, going through there. Oh, stop saying boo-boo. I'll change cameras. There we are, flying through. Can he do this nice and cleanly? Nice and smooth, going through. Here he is, coming round. Coming round. Nice and smooth through there. Going up. You can watch him now as he's flying up, going through the staircase. I'm not sure why there we go. Eureka does it in 49. Rich on 50. What is going on? Evil on 53 for his first lap. Really quick. Kev is about to come in now, but he's just going to be... He's just behind Mr. H. Look at that, 101 and 102. Really close. We want to check on what Rich is doing. Let's fly over to Rich. What is Rich doing? There he is. He is battling it out with Evil. Not Evil. Yeah, no. With Eureka. Battling it out. He's now ahead. He's just about to go up through the rickety ladder. We can just watch him now. Going down the rickety ladder. He's got some space now. Nice and smooth through the figure of 8. Nice lines. Eureka is just behind him. But here we go. That is his second lap for Rich. Second for Eureka. Going quick. But I think Rich has got a reasonable lead. We're going to check in now with Kev again. Let's find out where Kev is. Evil is just doing that. Right, where is Kev and Mr. H? They are quite close, going through the infinity tunnel. It just looks like Mr. H has just taken him. Going up that. Going back down. Who are we following? Oh, we are following Mr. H. So where is FPV Kev? FPV Kev is... He must have missed a gate or knocked something, because he is actually quite far behind. Mr. H is going to come into third. Oh, no, he doesn't come into third. We've got Rich is finished. Oh, look at how close that is. 24 to 27. 2 minutes 24 for Rich. 2 minutes 27 for Eureka. 2 minutes 36 for Evil. Who is about to come through next? We have Blue, which is FPV Kev. Oh, look at that. FPV Kev comes in on 3:17. He's missed gates. Well, he hasn't missed them, but it hasn't triggered. I mustn't say he's missed them. He hasn't missed them, but it's not triggering them. Definitely. It could be the cubes. or it could be the fences, but that's fine. He is going through it. Yellow, we've got Mr. H is about to come through next. He's just coming down the rickety ladder. We can see him closely followed by Tawley. Tawley's just behind. There we go. Mr. H is coming through. Let's check now. Who else are we going to be with? Barfly. Barfly is now just going up the rickety ladder. Cross down, turn down towards the ladder. Going round. Beautifully round. Nice and... Oh, he bumped his head going through that gate. Mr. H, 3:20. Tall E, 3 minutes 33. Barfly is coming into the last part of the stretch through the slinky. And there he is on 3:24. I wonder if we're missing a pilot. Where is RC Kev? There he is. He's going through now as well in 8th place. Woo! So that's the first set of scores, with 8 points going to Rich, 7 to Eureka, 6 for Evil, 5 for Kev, 4 for Mr. H. 3, 2, 1. You get the picture. Very, very close race. We're going to just close that down. And what I want to do, I'm afraid, is I need to... What do I need to do? I need to exit this a minute because the sim is not playing. But what I can do is I can actually show you the points on here now. Look. So that's how the points look. Oh, no it isn't. Hang on. I've got to push that button. And then that button, and there's the points as it stands at the momento. Okay, I'm going to close that. Let's go back in, and we should now get sound, because I think it had a bit of an issue with the sound. Let's come back in. Okay, that is round 1. So let's go invite them into round 2. And again, the times should be the same. There we go. Look, we've got Rich in the red. Eureka in the green, FPV Kev in the purple, Evil in the white, yellow we've got Mr. H, Barfly in the blue, Tall E in the pink, and RC Kev in the 8. Yes, I'll tell you what it is. The capture device for that is a USB 3, and I had it in a USB 2 port because I put it in the wrong one. I won't tell you my woes, but I had a meltdown day before yesterday when I did an update on my new PC, and I had a black and then blue screen, which, you know, terrified me. So I haven't plugged everything in properly. That's basically it. Okay, everybody is in. We are going to start off with Rich on camera 1. Where is camera 1? Why have I not? There we go. That is the start. I want to see how they take off. I wonder if I can go to 2. I can't see anything. I can't see anything on there. Okay, so we want to go there. Okay, good luck everybody. I literally still don't have sound, do I? I wonder if you have sound. Because I do not. Never mind. And they are off. Look at that. Flying through. Green, which is Eureka, is in first. Kev's in third at the moment. Not Kev, Rich. But something just happened because Rich is now ahead. We can actually just see him. Let's go over. Let's find out where he is. He is going through. Oh, look at that. Someone had a bit of a bump. Rich is now in third behind. Coming through. Who can make this tidy? Someone didn't make it tidy, but there you go. Rich is in. Coming round, we're going to find out who is the first one through any second. Let's see how they go up the rickety ladder. Rich is catching up, nice and tight down, coming down that ladder. It is an obscure ladder. But Eureka is still ahead, but Rich is catching up. You can see how close Rich is getting back up to speed. And off they go through, and Eureka's on 51, 52 for Rich, and they are on a mission now. Rich is going for it. Up through. Look at that, beautiful down. Oh, this is where someone's going to get caught, and it was Eureka that caught. Rich was smooth. He's now got some space. Not much space, but he has got some space. Smooth going round. Look at that. he's got some space. Okay, we're going to go over now to Evil. Evil's just going through the fence now, going through the first cube. There we go. Watch him going round again. Through the last cube, going around nice and clean, up through the infinity tunnel, going up through the rickety ladder, up the ladder, straight across, jump over, down, coming down the ladder, down the rickety ladder, off he goes, nice and smooth coming through. Rich has still got some space on Erika. Kev is pretty close to Evil, but Evil looks like he is trying to catch up. Kev is just in front by the looks of it. Let's just jump into Kev. Or was that Kev? I can't remember. There's Kev. Yeah, look at that. They are basically fighting it out. I think actually that Evil just overtook him on there, didn't he? Going through. Round the cube. Evil is now coming around the cube. Look at that. They are together. They are neck and neck through the infinity tunnel, up the rickety bridge. Rich comes in on 2 minutes 23. Close behind is Erika. There he is on 2 minutes 29. We're following Evil now. Evil's now going through the figure of 8. But he's being chased. Evil on 2. Oh, look at that. Evil must have hit some gates because Kev takes 3rd place with 2 minutes 43. And Evil is on 3 minutes 12. He's still missing some gates. We'll check over with Barfly now. He is just going through the holes in the fence, coming back round. He's coming through the first cube, over the bench, through the cube, running round. Oh, another little bump and then another one, but he's doing okay. Oh no, he's going to get caught up now. He's going to get caught up. Deep breaths. Oh, he did it again. He has to go through that again. He is going to get he's going to get penaltied for that. Unfortunately, I don't think it caught him. Mr. H comes in on 3:12. Who is going to be next? You can see them flying down the ladder. We've got Blue, we've got Barfly. Close behind, we've got Torley. Behind Torley, we've got RC Kev. And it is Barfly comes in on 3:46. He managed to keep ahead of Torley because he was very close when he was having those bumps on the first cube. Doing really well, and RC Kev on 4 minutes 56. So you can see the way that they're coming in. They are actually quite close. They're just keep making bumps, and if you keep making bumps, you're getting 15 seconds penalty every single time. If you get a bump, it's worth the risk. Just come back out and start that gate again. It is worth it. Absolutely worth it. Okay, that's everybody in. So we are going to end that. And what I want to do now is this, and we're going to see how that affects the scores on the doors. So let's just come over to here. There we go, and let's refresh this baby. It would be normally tidier, but all my screens are messed up because I unplugged stuff that I shouldn't have unplugged, basically. Right, let's redo that. There we go then. Okay, so this is round 2. Rich is in the lead with 16 points. He's got 2 points lead. Erika on the 14. Then you've got Evil and FPV Kev both on the 11. Mr. H on the 8. Torley on the 5 with Barfly also on the fly. That's going to be a close race, the next one. And RC Kev with the 2 points. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, it's there, look. Oh, I can do it. But if I keep going over. Wow. That is going to be a hefty drag all my mouse all the way back over. But what I have done for you now with my awesomeness is we've got this screen back. Oh no, we haven't. I thought we had. But I don't know if we have now. There we go. Can I do that? No, screen's not there. Shame. Okay, never mind. Right, that's everyone back in. Let's invite them into round 3. So we've got 2 on the 11 points and 2 on 8 points. So they have to be separated somehow. Who is going to be able to do it? I do not know. We're just waiting for that screen to come in. There we go. Everybody is in. We're going to choose the blimp again for this one. There we go. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Okay. We can get rid of this because I don't need it. It keeps getting in my way. and we're going to start this baby off. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
And we are not actually, but actually, I really need my sound. Let me just see if I've unplugged something with my messing about down here, as my torch is still here. Because you never know, I might have done something that I shouldn't have done. Okay, let's start it, and let's see if I can hear anything. Oops, I can't hear nothing, so I'm sorry I have no sound. Now let's start with Kev. Kev is off. I'm not sure if someone went a little bit early then. Someone definitely went early, so they're going to get a start penalty, but I'm wondering if they heard the bleeps a little bit early. I do not know. I do not know. Let's just quickly see what they are all doing. We are with FPV Kev, and he is chasing and overtaking. He's just overtaken, I think it was RC Kev. Oh, bit of lag going through there. It's definitely not as smooth, if the developers are listening. Not as smooth as it usually is. Okay, I want to check. Let's just check where we are. There we go. That is quite close. We've got Evil. Oh, we've got Rich on 102. Oh, look at that. Eureka did it in 50, which means... I don't know what that means. I think it means Rich must have bumped a gate. Rich is moving down. Look, he's in third place at the moment, but he can make it up. We've got Evil just coming in on 113, but we've got Eureka on 50 and FPV Kev on 58. So we have to see if Rich can make his time back up. Mr. H is on 111, Tor Lee on the 112, and Evil on 113. So they are all trying. There we go. We're following Mr. H now. He's just going down through, down through. He's got some space though. There's no one in front of him, and there doesn't seem to be anyone that close. Pink's behind, and that's Tor Lee. Tor Lee's the closest. So he's got some space. Barfly's in 128, and we have an issue with RC Kev in that for some reason it is not capturing him. It's not capturing RC Kev. So what I would suggest, if Kev, if you can listen to this whilst you're flying, when this round is finished, can you come out of the sim altogether, then go back in the sim, and then rejoin the event, and I'll wait for you. If you can just put on the messages on the stream that you are in, then I can start it up. But I will wait for you. So we're following H. Rich has done it in 2 minutes 24. Eureka is going to be coming in second, and behind that I think it's going to be Evil. It looks like Evil is just behind. We can probably see where Evil is. Where is Evil? Evil, 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 Evil. Oh no, it's Evil that we were having the issues with. He has no name. FCPV Kev is fine. Okay, Kev, I'll take it all back. You don't have to do anything, mate. You're fine. Well, actually, no, you're not fine because it isn't capturing you. So you still have to come out and go back in. Sorry, mate. Yeah, it's not capturing you at all. Okay, we're going to go with Barfly. Barfly's just flying through. Nice and smooth. He's on his last lap now for Barfly. Oh, he's having a few bumps, but he's going to try it again. Mr. H comes in on 3 minutes 6. Barfly's having a few issues going through that cube, but it's worth getting it right. I mean, it might not seem like it, but it is worth getting it right. He's going to try it again. Here he goes. Torley comes in on 340. Nice and smooth. Barfly goes through. It is worth it. Okay, I know it can be really frustrating, but honestly, he probably lost about, what, 3, maybe 4 or 5 seconds, but that's much better than 15 seconds. So you have to think of it that way. Going back through again. Nicely going through there. So we're waiting for Barfly and RCV Kev. Where is Kev? Kev is... I can't see Kev. Oh, Kev's gone as well. Okay, RCV... Oh, right, okay, I meant... well, actually, it didn't really matter, but yeah, okay, that's fine, mate. It wasn't capturing you anyway, so I don't know why. Barfly, where's Barfly? Barfly, there he is. He's just going down the rickety ladder, going across, coming back down the rickety ladder. He's having a few bumps, but it's okay. Coming round, round. I think it's a safe bet that for fun flies, it really shouldn't be this frustrating. So I think for fun flies, I'll make sure that the tracks are much easier and not with cubes and going through fences. Yeah, I know that, Kev. Yeah, that's fine, RC Kev. Yeah, no worries. As you can see, it's not capturing you on any of the boards, so we have to find out what that is, and hopefully the next one it will capture you. So we are going to end that one because everybody is in. Everyone should be now going back, and they are, but you guys cannot see that screen because it's all weird. There we go. Ooh. Now that screen's gone. Come back. There we go. Oh, oh bloody hell. Could be one of those days, isn't it? Today? There we go. Oh, it's gone. Alright, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. We want to bring it back. There we go. Okay, that's where the scores are. Let's find out where they are with this new update of scores. Let's refresh it, bring it through. There we go. Then we got some space. We got Rich still on 24, Eureka on 21, Evil moved up to 3rd place with 17, FPV Kev on 15, Mr. H on 13, Torley on 8, Barfly on 7, and RC Kev on 2. But again, it's a fun fly, so it doesn't really matter. But the only reason why Kev is down is because, unfortunately, it didn't always capture his gates. But I'm hoping now he's going to be in. So I'm going to invite everyone in. This is the last race of the round. Last round of the race, even. So hopefully you are going to be in, RC Kev. If you can just... Actually, I can just come into you and see if you take off. If you can just take off for me, Kev, so I know that you're live. We're just waiting for RC Kev just to make sure that he can move. He's just got to do a little twiddle with his drone, so I know that he can move because he's stationary. I'm not sure if he's in yet. Was that you bouncing or was that the other one? Oh, it's you. Well done. Thank you, Kev. Okay, that's everybody in. Hopefully it will now capture RC Kev's times. Good luck, everybody. For a disastrous night, to be fair, but there you go. And we are going to start this baby off. Again, I have no sound, so let's just go to the blimp on that one. You can still things moving. There we go. We can stick with RC Kev and watch them all take. Oh, hang on, he's gone already. I don't know why he went so soon. He mustn't be hearing the bleeps, or he's got no sound. But he left far too early, so he's going to get a start penalty for doing that. But he's nice and smooth going through there. A bit low, but he's okay. He's made it back up, and he's flying through again. Look at that, nicely smooth through that gate, coming through that. He's testing me. That's what he's doing. He nearly went the wrong way. Nearly went the wrong way. Nice and smooth. Going for... Oh, no. Okay, so RC Kev, in that case, come back out and start the whole thing again. Come back out and start the whole thing again. There is very unlikely that would have caught you. So that is something always worth knowing. For future reference, if you have those sorts of bumps, don't bother. Don't bother, dude. Alright, we're going to go in and we're going to stick with Kev. Kev has just come in on 58 seconds for his first lap. Just in front of him was Evil on 52, Eureka on 49, and Rich on 47. Let's just see how close those two are. We've got Rich is now in front, being chased, not by Eureka. There is someone in between them, and I don't know who that is, but if I was to guess, I would say it's Evil. But Rich is flying through. He's still got a bit of space. Look, going for the figure of 8. I'm wondering if that is Evil. We can check with Evil. Let's find out where Evil is. There's Evil. No, it wasn't Evil. There's someone else. Who is chasing Eureka? That's what I want to know. Is it Barfly? Barfly was pretty close then. So we've got second lap, 132 for Rich, 138 for Erika. Evil is on 141. FPV Kev, 58. He's still on his first lap though. Barfly has not triggered a lap. He is now going through. Let's just change over. He is heading towards Mr. H is on his second lap. Look, on 2:14. Tall Lee's in the pink. He's about to. Rich has done it in 2:34. Very consistent for Rich. Who's coming in next? It is going to be Evil, who's done it on 2:26. Rich must have bumped a gate and not been triggered. Erika comes in. Ooh, that's going to mess it up a little bit. Is Erika going to... No, Erika won't be able to. I think Rich has still got it in the bag. It's going to be close. Who's next in? We've got Blue, who also isn't being triggered by the start-stop. We've only got 6 pilots being triggered and 2 who aren't. And the 2 who aren't is RC Kev and Barfly now. They're not being triggered. I don't know why. But they're not being caught by the gates. By the start gate. There we go. Mr. H comes in on 3:19. We're still with Barfly because I want to watch him cross the. In fact, I want to go into his drone. There we go. I want to go in. We are now seeing what Barfly sees as he's flying through, going down the rickety ladder, coming through, nice and smooth, coming down to the figure of 8, flying round, and again. That should have caught him, and it hasn't caught him, and I don't know why. So Barfly, that is not your fault, dude. Not your fault at all. And the other person is Kev, who we fixed. But RC Kev doesn't seem to be there at all. Oh, Kev had to go. Right, I see. I've got no sound either, buddy. So I know the feeling. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, RC Kev. No problem. So we were still Barfly, but Barfly is not going to be able to finish no matter what because he's not being triggered. He's doing another lap, but he hasn't taken any laps whatsoever. So unfortunately, that is another bit of a glitch. Don't know where that came from. As the start finish isn't in any way awkward, there shouldn't be any problem. But we'll just stick with him just to double check. He does seem to be going through everything, and that should trigger him, but it doesn't. So unfortunately, Barfly, that's not your fault, buddy. It's just the system's having a funny day. So well done everybody for taking part. This is going to be interesting. Rich coming in 3rd place. How is that going to affect the scores on the doors, as they say? So we're going to find out. Yeah, I think he's safe. I think Rich is safe. Let's just double check. Oh yeah, he's safe. He is safe. So Rich is finished on 30 points. Erika, oh actually, let me just go back into Discord so everyone can hear me. Hiya folks, I don't know what was going on. There was lots of glitches with that. I'm not sure why, if I'm honest, but the closing points, we've got Rich on 30, Erika on 28 in 2nd place, and 3rd place is Evil on 25. FPV Kev on 20 points in 4th, Mr. H on 17 in 5th, 6th we've got Tall E on 11, and in fairness, Barfly and RC Kev were having nothing but issues with the system not capturing them on their start finish. And Kev had no sound, so he was actually going off before the bleeps. So that is two issues that we had, but other than that, I've learnt my lesson with fun flies. They shouldn't be as frustrating as it's been, so I shall make them without the silly gates going in silly places. So my apologising to everyone for that, but I do appreciate you taking part. Thank you very much. I had my own systems because I had a PC meltdown on Wednesday after an update that didn't go quite according to plan. So all my USB things are in the wrong place, which is why I'm getting all funny screens in different silly places. So there you go. So that's something I've got to work out. But yeah, that is it. I hope tomorrow will be a much better event. I hope it'll be more fun as well, because we're just going to be doing one of those laps on that long one. Because I think it's a great one. In fact, Rich, you've done it and you've actually ended up really high on it.
I've only done two runs in this.
2 runs, but weren't you second? I can't remember.
I don't think many people done it.
No, there wasn't many, but you still did a really good
Was on
time.
the top.
Was it Rab? Was it?
It was about three and a half minutes. I think Rich was about 3:50, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That's about right.
anything. I can't see it. I don't have my screens are just not playing. They're just not playing today. Let me just check if
I might give it a go.
I've got it. I do have it. It's here because I put it on earlier. Let me just open this up, and you should be able to see it. So this is the one that we're doing. Let me just change over so you've got a bigger screen. There we go. So Salt City RC Racing, Salt City Racing FPV, the Salty Dungeon. There he is. Rich is in second, 26 seconds behind, but everybody else. It didn't log my time, but maybe. Actually, it hasn't logged my time, has it? Oh, I don't think I did 3 laps. I think I got a little bit bamboozled by the time I've done like 1.5 laps, and I just stopped. But yeah.
7.5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a ridiculous track, isn't it? I mean, it's so long-winded. But that's why we're just going to do one lap. But I wanted to do a 1-lap event just to see what it's like and to see what you guys thought a 1-lap event was like. So, I mean, if you look here, even on all these times, look at the amount of people that have missed gates, which is what the number is on the very right-hand side. You know, half of them have missed gates.
So this is over 3 laps, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, on here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 laps. And then this tells you how many missed gates they've had. So, obviously, each missed gate is 15 seconds. So.
Yeah.
So
that's a high price to pay, isn't it?
It is, yeah. 45. It is. Yeah, no, it is. It is. That's why I keep saying on the stream, if you don't go through something smoothly, it's worth just losing the odd second or two just to start again on that gate, especially on the cube gates, rather than trying to go through. It just won't catch you, and that's a harsh penalty. So, but anyway, yeah. Hopefully, we'll have a much better event tomorrow. It is just going to be 1 lap. And then we'll just see how people get on with it, and I might do it with you guys as well, because
that'd be cool.
I do.
I might give it a. I got nothing else I should be doing. So
yeah, it'd be a laugh if nothing else. It's just to see how quick people can do it under pressure. You know, it's different when you're doing it solo, but when you've got other people that get in your way, especially with those slinkies. I don't know if you've had it when you're trying to like beat your ghost, but you're quite well matched with your ghost, and it constantly gets in the way. Yeah, you can't see where you're going, and how annoying is that? It's like, oh my god. So yeah, it'll be a bit like that when you try and do it with racing with other people. So it'll be quite interesting to see.
So it's like just now with front of me.
Yeah. Well, that's the disadvantage of trying to put a gate into a fence, is that you've got a much less field of view. And if there is someone that's close to you, I mean, Eureka and Rich, you were having some great battles. It was really good to watch. And it was those, and I could tell how close you were together. And when one of you had a knock, it wasn't because you deliberately or accidentally hit the gate. It's probably because you couldn't see what was in front of you, because all you saw was like someone else's drone. So I definitely could see issues with that. But you know, that's what it's like in real life as well when you're racing. So. So that's
I will watch that stream, obviously, because I didn't get to see it while I was flying.
No. Which is good. So you can learn from that.
RC Kev has a question for you.
Yep.
That's his old name, Kev.
Okay.
Yeah, he's asking which track is this.
What one that we were? What the one that we were just on?
I think he's asking about the Salty Dungeon one.
Okay, so the Salty Dungeon one. Because there's only one track that they've done, they kind of like get lost in the mix. But I don't know if you can see what yeah, you can. So you go on tracks. It's just above us. So where it's got South Gloss Drum Club, it's just above. That's the one there. The Salty Dungeon, or you can just search Salty if that's easy, and then it will come up. That's the track that we're going to be doing tomorrow. It starts at 8 o'clock. It is a long track, but you only, even though that when you're doing your practicing in solo, it's 3 laps. Tomorrow the race, it'll just be 1 lap. So you've just got to try and get through it, through the dungeon as fast as you can before anyone else. So it's not laps. It's just a case of being the quickest to go from the start to the finish in one go. So stick it in your favourites. I don't think they've got no, they haven't got any picture, so it's just there. So it'll just come up as Salty City, and then you just go into it, and there it is. And it's black. Okay, that is black.
Yeah, it's black of the Ace of Spades. How did you manage to do it so dark?
I don't know. I don't think it's got a roof either. But my controller's not working either now, so I've clearly unplugged something. I don't know. But I can't move in it, so. Okay. Oh, that's me again. Don't want to see that. We want to go over to here. There we go. Alright, we're going to close that for a second. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. There was a tremendous amount of problems. There was a little bit of lag issues as well with the blimp that isn't normally there. But as I say, they were doing some testing today, so I knew that there may have been some sort of extra latency with the stream. But apart from that, it's mostly my cock up because I plugged all my USBs in the wrong place. And there we go. So yeah, that's it. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be live at 7:30 tomorrow evening. And if you want to have a go on this mad rush from start to finish, you've seen what the track is. It is, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it's challenging. But you don't actually have to go through it fast, because lots of people that do go through it fast miss gates. So you can just take your time and go through it. But I will go through the track again tomorrow from 7:30, so people can actually see it and give them time to register if they fancy a go on that start to finish through the dungeon and see who gets out first. But for me, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, people.